welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium as we get ready for the Brick Bowl. Little county rivalry here. Glen Beavers taking on your hometown Malvern Leopards. Malvern has won the toss, elected to receive. They will be going from Bill Hunt towards the scoreboard, if you're familiar with Leopard Stadium. We transitioned from what was a tough 6A school to what is a perennial 3A contender and might have enough to make another run at the 3A title this year.
Yeah, they've had a lot of kids come back. They're deep, they're talented, and they're highly thought of in 3A, Ben.
They are. I got a chance to watch the CrossFit game, and they are very, very physical. Very physical. They will hit you. Special teams are a strength, and when you play up in class, special teams can sometimes be the one area where you have a chance to steal field position or negate field position, create points, and they did that against CrossFit. Their ability to punt and down the ball within the 10 and the 5. They're kicking the ball into the end zone, so they are, eliminating the opportunities for returns. Their return team was able to start CrossFit was kicking deep. And they were able to return the ball up past the 40 to the point to where CrossFit quit kicking deep. They started sky kicking.
Yeah.
So the special teams has been a point of emphasis. You can tell with the Glen Rose coaching staff, you can't make a mistake in an area that sometimes you score, you think you've got momentum.
Yeah.
Good field position can kind of negate that momentum. So this is a really, really good football team. It's not one that, because of the score last year and because we won a state championship, this is not a team you want to sleep on at all. You better come ready to play because Glen Rose is definitely – this is one of their big games of the year.
Yes, it is.
Because it's almost as big as the state championship in some ways.
It is. Anytime, particularly now, it's even that more important to them if that's possible, because they're coming up against the last year's 4A state champion in the Leopards, and for them to knock off the Leopards is big. But for them to get this year would be huge, Seth.
Speaking of huge, let's talk about our isolated player of the game.
He's
huge. Going to be senior number 5, Kealen Juniel. He's a future Arkansas State Red Wolf, proud alum right here, as we get ready to beat down Ron's favorited Boomer Sooners tomorrow.
Well, Kealen is almost a Swiss Army knife. Because you can line him up in a lot of different positions, both on offense and defense. Don't think we're going to see him on defense a lot probably until we get to the playoffs or key moments in conference games. But he can line up in the backfield. He can actually take direct snaps and run quarterback power for you. He can potentially throw it actually from that position also. Can. But where I think he's going to make his hay at college is going to be tight end. And I think when he's at tight end, in my opinion, he's the best tight end in the state.
I had the opportunity also, and you'll hear him at halftime, to sit down and spend about 14, 15 minutes with him this morning. And I've known this kid for a couple of years now. He is a special young man.
Dawson Jackson has the ball teed up for the Beavers. Back deep to receive, Jalen Dupree, Tavian Clegg, and I believe Tristan Miles for the Leopards. As what feels like week 2 is about to begin week 1.
That's a deadly threesome right back there inside our 20, you know it.
It's going to be a sky kick, fielded around the 40-yard line. Looking to get outside is Kealen Cooper. He's going to be brought down as he crosses the 45 to the 47. Good starting field position for the Leopards.
And the one thing that I just bragged about they didn't take advantage of, the guy was kicking it 2 yards deep into the end zone last week, and they tried to catch us off guard. And so instead of backing us up and making us start at the 20-yard line, now we get the field position up around midfield.
Looks like will be Dupree leading the Leopards out onto the field as we come out in twins right, split left. Juniel going to be the up back off the right, Dupree alone in the backfield.
And if you don't know it,
and Bishop Allen is actually playing wide receiver.
Dupree can flat throw the football, too.
Dupree looking to get outside of the
what
right,
a move.
makes a man
That's
miss.
a move.
Up over the 50-45, runs out of bounds as he crosses the 40. Looks like they're only going to give him the 41. First down, Malvern.
What I like about that formation is now Bishop Allen can play quarterback. You don't have to change people out. You're keeping the same group on the field, but two very different looks when Jalen Dupree's playing quarterback as opposed to when Bishop Allen's playing quarterback. Makes it very hard for defensive coordinators to get the group in that they want depending on the look they're given.
And not only that, Dupree went out there going to his right, and he actually juked the kid instead of trying to run over him. That's something we haven't seen a whole lot of. Good move on the outside out there, but super deuce.
Going to be Twins left, 1st and 10 from the 41. Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree up the middle, now bounces to the outside. Lowers the shoulder, going to be brought down near the line to gain, right at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he averaged almost 8 yards a carry last week and looked like he's picking up where he left off.
It's over 8 at this point.
Yeah. I don't have to take off my shoes to figure that out.
Last week, Crossett beat him by 1. I think it was 39-38, somewhere in that range.
Yep.
And where they were able to win was the physical. I mean, they were bigger, stronger up front.
1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Slant route, Carradine complete. Makes first man miss, second man miss. Now he's getting to the outside. Chased down as he's brought down right around the 26-yard line. Going to pick up about 5 on first down.
That was Cage Chaney, number 0 for the Glen Rose, and he had a great angle and showed some speed and closing in on him. Might have been a touchdown-saving tackle too, Ben.
Yeah, well, the secondary for Glen Rose is very aggressive. They're going to come up and they're going to take their shots. They're going to try to hit you. It does make them susceptible to the big play, but they will try to lay the lumber. There's no question about that.
2nd and 6 from the 27. Dupree takes the snap, bobbled. Now he's going to get it. Trying to get to the outside. Breaks off the first tackle. Trying to go back the other way, unable to do so. Big loss for Malvern on 2nd down.
Yeah, I tell you what, number 12, Lane Franks for Glen Rose did a really good job of contain, and had the right angle and put the Leopards in an awful deep hole on this first series.
Every time you thought that he was going to be able to maybe create some space and make something happen, there was another Glen Rose Beaver to close the gap.
Beaver shows up and says, oh, no, you don't.
Well, you talk all the time about a receiver looking to run before they catch the ball, but that right there was a running back looking to run before he catches the snap.
Yeah.
That makes it 3rd and 20 from the 41. Trips to the right, split left.
You're probably looking to get about 10 or 15 of it right here and give you a chance to make it on 4th down.
Hopefully.
We got a timeout. 9:58 left here in the first quarter. Score is 0-0. We'll be back with a big 3rd down after this. Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Brick Bowl action. First quarter, 9:58 left here. 0-0, Malvern opening drive, facing a 3rd and 20 from the 41-yard line.
And again, you don't have to get all 20. What you're trying to do is you're trying to put yourself in a position where you feel comfortable going for it on 4th down. So if you can get 10 of it, if you can get to the 30-yard line or so and leave yourself 4th and 10, but from this position, you probably punt. You want to put yourself in a position to possibly go for it on 4th.
Allen takes the snap, looking to set up a screen to Juniel. It's complete. Up over the 30, 25.
And that's exactly
forward,
what they did.
Yeah.
Down to about the 23, 24-yard line.
And so now they put themselves in a 4th and short, and definitely going to go for it at this point. And really, really good design play because a lot of teams like to pressure on 3rd and long. They like to come after the quarterback, not give him time to throw, so the screen set up nicely there. And how about that isolated player of the game with a reception early and almost got us the 1st down. Put us in pretty good position to pick it up, though.
Yeah, it'll be yeah. He'll tell you some things at halftime that kind of coming to fruition here.
4th and 2 from the 23. Allen takes the snap, fakes the give to Dupree, looking to throw. Fade route to Carradine, being held.
Yeah.
Wow.
No call.
Incomplete, but he was definitely getting pulled by the jersey.
Coverage there again by number 0, Cage Chaney, and you're going to get physical against Carradine and keep him from catching the ball, and Cage was able to do that and get by with it.
Yeah, if physical's a full hand of jersey, you are correct.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you. I mean, watching the film with this secondary, they're not going to back down from anybody. They're going to come right at you. They're going to fight with you. They're going to hand fight with you. They're going to do whatever they got to do. It's a very confident, almost secondary that plays with. They actually play with some swagger, is what I would say. Kind of that old Miami Hurricane swagger that we used to see in the 80s, 90s.
1st and 10 for Glen Rose. Give up the middle. Gonna fall forward. Nice run on first down as he gets brought down around the 30. That was Heath Balance.
Number 22.
And Heath Balance is, regardless of classification, going to be one of the best running backs we play this year. Incredible balance, incredible toughness, falls forward, picks up those edges. You see where the contact is made. You wonder where the other 3 yards comes from. He's one of those backs and really makes it tough on defenders to get him at the point of attack.
Give to Balance again here on 2nd down. Makes a man miss, and now he's got some room. He's up over the 50, 45-40. Going to be dragged down around the 29. Looks like they're going to give him the 28-yard line.
That's what we saw a lot of last. And David Hutchins had to run him down for the Leopards, and he's hard to bring down, Ben.
He is, and like I just said, he will be one of the best running backs that we play this year. He's hard to bring down. You cannot arm tackle him, and like we saw right there, he's got a little jukesy Jews in the shoes.
Yeah, he's good size.
So
kid.
you better break down and watch the hips.
Bland takes the snap. Jet sweep action. Going to be brought down near the line of scrimmage. Nice play there made by Garrett Harrison. That was Lane Franks on the carry.
Harrison really did a good job. Garrett did it coming across there with the flow of the play going away from him and got out there and got a hold of him and got him down.
Make it 2nd and 10 for the Beavers. Come to the line with Twins right. Up back on the left side. Balance to the right of Bland. Now brings the man in motion. Makes the give. Looking to throw out. Over the head of Franks. Incomplete.
I tell you. Tristan Miles.
Yep. You got to get out of his way.
Yeah.
Well, that's a free first down on what would have been a 3rd and 10.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Looks like.
Are they going to be offsetting?
Yep. Never mind. Offsetting.
Yeah, that's one where I would say we were kind of halfway giving a gift right there. And let's just get to the line of scrimmage and play some football.
Of course, you don't know what he was saying either. He had his hands up, but he still could be running his mouth.
Oh, I'm sure there's lots of ratchet jawing going on down there tonight.
Ratchet jawing. All right, 3rd and 10. Here we go. Bland takes the snap, looking to throw. Got a man open. It's Franks through his hands. What would have been a touchdown.
You heard me say across the middle. I saw him breaking, and fortunate there. Now we'll tell you what we're going to see. Are they going? This kicker has got enough leg.
They kicked one from 36, but not 46. So I bet they go for it right here. Plus, I mean, you got to figure that they may feel like field goals are not going to be enough tonight, and so they may feel like they got to get touchdowns to win this one.
I'm also noticing too. They've got some kids going both ways. Cheney, wide out and corner.
4th and 10. Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw over the middle, looking for balance. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Leopards will take over.
Yeah, that was just nice coverage there, and looked to me like that. Reed Bland may have rushed it just a little bit or something, but anyway, we stopped him, and as they stopped us, and our second possession will start right now, Ben.
It is, and you wonder if maybe we just decide let's see if we can just line up and just run it right at them and force them to try to make it a physical contest. Because if you look up front, we are much bigger up front than they are.
I think if we were in the playoffs, that last 4th down play would have been a different play too.
1st and 10 from the 28. Twins right, split left. Juniel moves out of the way. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Now cuts it up. Patient run there pays off. He's over the 50. It's a foot race. He's shoestring tackled as he crosses the 25. All the way down to the 21, it looks like.
Yeah, I tell you what, number 9, Darren McSpadden, the senior.
Wait, what? Who?
Station. Yeah. Isn't it?
Draven McSpadden.
Draven McSpadden. I thought it was Darren. Okay, Draven McSpadden, my bad.
Close.
I
Anyway.
thought number 5 running down the field.
Anyway, number 9 did a really good job of an angle and had the speed to catch Dupree, which we don't see much of, but nonetheless got the Leopards out of a deep
And you
hole.
can tell this is a rivalry game. I've seen more John in this game than I saw almost all last year in Leopard football games.
Got an official's timeout. Looks like we might have a chain issue.
Which is probably not bad because Dupree probably needs a little locks.
What do they say, Ben? You got chains? He's a chain breaker. Now that run by Dupree, when you're watching this back, looked like there really wasn't anything there. It kind of hesitated just for a second to let the block set up, then got the sideline, and he was off to the races.
Well, what Glen Rose did really well is that outside backer stepped up and took away the outside edge.
Yes.
And so Dupree gave a little juke back towards the middle, and it froze the middle, which was able to create a gap for him to hit.
1st and 10 from the 21. Dupree looking to throw.
Oh,
Bishop
there it is.
Allen.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
Dupree airs it out to Bishop Allen, who knew he was about to walk into the end zone, and it's just
And that's shades of what the Razorbacks used to do with Darren McFadden, because when Darren McFadden was taking the direct snap, he was either going to give it to Felix Jones or he was going to keep it 95% of the time. Linebackers, safeties had to respect that, and a lot of times we would sneak out a tight end, we would sneak out someone else, and right there everybody's thinking that number 2 is going to take that ball and run it, left somebody wide open. Unfortunately, just dropped the wide open pass.
he'll make it up. 2nd and 10 from the 21. Here's the snap. Dupree looking to run off the right side, now cuts it up. Making man miss and still falling forward.
Wow,
He's into
what
the
a-
end
what
zone.
a
And he's
run.
still not down.
What a run.
Stayed on his feet.
There
What a
is
run.
a flag, and it's looking like it's coming back.
They're going to hold against the Leopards. Going to negate a really, really outstanding run by Jalen Dupree. Super Deuce wasn't going to be denied on that one, and unfortunately, we're coming back.
Flag is marked at the 19-yard line. Well, now he's picking it up and moving it, so I don't know.
And as we can see, Tavian Clegg going out there, and he falls off a little bit, but not much. He really, really played well last Friday against the big boys from Texas, number 35.
He did, and they're two different kind of backs.
Yes, they are.
So, Tavian is going to rely a little bit more on just pure speed. He may be a little shiftier. Doesn't obviously have the power that Dupree does.
Penalty definitely not marked from where the flag was thrown.
Yeah.
Bishop Allen will look
There
to
you go.
throw. Airs it out to Carradine. That looks
got-
like he's
you
on
gotta
his
call
back.
that one. Oh,
Goodness
gosh.
gracious.
Well, they're not going to call it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that one was a little more obvious than the zebra one on. Anyway, wasn't called and brings up a 3rd and long for the Leopards.
Yeah.
And we're kind of in the same situation that we were on the last drive. In fact, it's almost an identical situation. Again, you don't have to get all of it.
Yeah.
You don't have to try to make a 20-yard pass. If you can put yourself in 4th and 10, even 4th and 12 is a lot more manageable than 4th and 20. So if you can get about half of it, that's a positive. If you get a little bit more than half, then that's just counting your blessings, and that's icing on the cake. Give yourself a chance to make 4th down.
6:31 here in the first quarter, a 0-0 ball game.
3rd and 20 from the 31. Trips to the left. Going to be Clegg to the left of Allen. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
Oh, he's wide open.
Flush from
Yeah,
the
he was.
pocket, now rolling right. Keeps his eyes downfield, looking for Carradine's. Got him. Touchdown, Malvern.
You know, that's that awareness you were talking about, Ben. He's way beyond the sophomore.
Yeah, well, Ethan Martin was wide open.
Yeah.
Nobody around him, sitting around the 10-yard line, and I think that maybe Allen got flushed out to the right, and he just couldn't muster it. He couldn't see because the pressure was coming from that side. But the composure to be able to just flush right, wait it out, let Dylon pass the man that was carding him and provide him an open space. Really, really good job. Well done, everybody, including the wide receiver, to run to an open spot.
Ozziel Martinez on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. 6:23 left here in the first quarter. Leopards lead this one 7-0. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro. I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium.
As we've got a couple minutes here, I'll give a shout out to Carter Pulley, the junior high quarterback, is having some health issues. Nothing real serious that can't be fixed, but he's probably listening to. So we thinking of you, kid.
I would prefer you announce
How about
him
his
as
golf?
member of the golf team.
As a member of the golf,
Medalist twice this week.
this kid can play. Not only that,
Aiden Morrison carried it home with medalists yesterday. 3 medalists in 1 week.
great coaching.
No, I don't know. Great play by them. I'm just proud to be a part. But we are thinking, praying for you, Carter. Hopefully get well soon. I know you're going to be itching to play district, and we're all praying that happens. Ozziel Martinez. Kick is away. Going to be fielded by Balance at the 10-yard line, up over the 20. And absolutely tattooed.
61. Oh,
That's Brian Lawrence.
Brian Lawrence.
Did not know that he was going to be playing on the coverage
I
unit.
didn't either.
But he just he said, "Welcome to Leopard Stadium."
Welcome. Yeah.
He stuck him.
That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Beavers at the 28-yard line. Glen brings them to the line. Looks like twins right, split left. Going to have a back to each side. Now going to bring Franks in motion. Fakes the give, looking to throw out to Franks. Low throw. Looked like it bounced. Incomplete.
We're pretty fortunate, actually, that was not his best throw, because if he throws that in stride, he was going to have a chance to make one guy miss, and then it was going to be a foot race. So very fortunate that ball did not have the distance necessary.
I don't think that one's got the distance.
I like the distance.
That'll make it 2nd and 10. Twins to each side. Balance going to be to the right of Bland. Here's the snap. Bland rolling to his right, looking to throw.
Oh,
It's out there. Looks like
It's intercepted, maybe.
Ran away with it.
And somebody caught it because he's
wait a minute. It's our ball. I mean,
We're still
– oh,
wrestling
goodness.
for
Now
it.
what?
okay. Yeah.
That, to me, looked like Carradine went and got it. I don't know if they're going to rule a dual possession here or what. They're spotting it.
Yeah, we got a sideline flag.
It's an interception. Dylon Carradine.
Now we got to sort out the penalty.
Now we got
I know
unsportsman.
what the penalty is going to be unsportsmanlike on us.
Yeah, on our bench.
You're trying to pull a player off the pile. Can't do it.
Yeah.
So we'll back it up, but it is Malvern first down after the interception by Carradine.
And hopefully all that penalty will do is pad some stats. That's 15 more potential yards for some lucky Leopard.
He was looking for Draven McSpadden, not to be confused with Darian McFadden.
I said McSpadden.
You did, but
I used to work with a Darren McSpadden.
Did you?
Yes, one of my bosses, one of the best man I ever worked for, sales as a general manager.
There you go.
I mean, and his face flashed on me when I saw that name. See what it is?
And that's-
Senior moment.
That's this week's edition of Life with Ron, as the Leopards take over at 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Dupree takes the snap. Going to run up the left side, now up the middle. Lowers the shoulder down to the 36-yard line.
Wow, when you get a chance, you get to go back and look at this on YouTube. I want you to look at the lead block from that isolated player of the game,
Yes.
Kealen, Juniel. just absolutely met his block at the line of attack, turned him, and allowed Jalen to go right behind Keelan's rear end for a big hole. Very nice pickup. It's about as close to a first down as you can get because it looks like that the ball marker is actually. No, now they're going to say. In fact, it was so close to a first down, it was a first down.
Well, I don't know.
How about that?
Did they bring the little index card out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, K5, special K5. We've seen him do that since he's a freshman.
My education
Gosh, what
mind,
a
I was
great
thinking
kid.
K through 5. What are we talking about here?
That's my
Shout out
special guy.
MES.
That's my
And
special.
Wilson.
Yeah, and half of Wilson. First and 10 from the 37-yard line. Twins right for the Leopards. Allen takes the snap. Give to Dupree off the right side.
Leading him again.
Yep.
Look at just
Gosh,
falling.
look at-
He's going to fall forward down to the 30-yard line.
I mean, when you look at that, Juniel is just out there, and Jalen's just kind of not loping along. I mean, they're both really fast and just falling right in behind him.
Well, it's. I know because I got to play with great running backs when I was in school. Sean Mitchell and Harold Harris in the same backfield.
Yeah.
And Sean Mitchell would get into a hole, and Harold would just be in his back pocket. I mean, it's almost like he was holding on to his belt.
He looked like he
and
was,
just go
yeah.
wherever Sean was going.
Yeah.
And how about Sean Mitchell, now
Our
part of the
coach.
coaching staff?
Coach
over here.
Sean Mitchell.
Hey, there he is right there. Second and 3 from the 30-yard line. Bishop Allen looking to throw, now flush from the pocket.
Oh, he's open.
Eyes downfield, stays on it, looking for Martin just a little bit high as Martin broke the route off coming back.
The decision-making on point. Ball just sailed a little bit on him. But, again, great job of using your feet, getting an opportunity to get a clear throwing lane. Just couldn't get the ball down.
Allen steps off. Most likely, if it's been the formula from tonight, it will be Dupree taking the snap.
Uh-oh.
We got maybe a
We got-
sideline warning here.
We got a flag dropped over.
Well, the official's pretty hot, so
Yeah. Yes. So.
We have we'll call it
We're going to see what.
aggressive
Oh, okay.
conversation.
Then they're pulling somebody back. So
the
that's gonna
civilized
cause-
conversation continues.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you've got your own coaches pulling the coach back and a little yellow hanky laying on the turf, but they picked it up. All of this
Just
for
gonna
a
be
sideline
sideline warning.
Wow. And here comes the coach out on the field again.
Well, I got to tell you, he got the most out of that sideline warning.
Yeah.
Third and 3 on the 30-yard line for the Leopards. 4:48 left here in the first quarter. Malvern leading 7-0. Twins left. Juniel shifts out of the way for Dupree to take the snap. Dupree looking to run off the left side. Now cuts it up, finding some room.
Gosh.
Brought down just short of the 20-yard line, but will be enough for the first down.
Boy, that's the second I know of for sure. Number 0, Cage Cheney. That's the second touchdown saving tackle that kid's made.
And that was a play where Glen Rose actually looked like they were kind of at least getting a stalemate for a time at the line of scrimmage, but Jalen's patience to just keep scooting wide until finally that left side of the offensive line was able to get some traction, get some push, and then Jalen just followed him for about 5 or 6 yards.
First and 10 from the 21-yard line.
And that takes trust. That tells you the trust that Jalen has in that offensive line to eventually get to where they need to go.
Give is to Clegg off the right side. Now looking to reverse field. Ran into a guy's back
Yeah.
and just unable to get anything there. May have picked up one.
That's a Harrison Roach, I think, accidentally made the tackle.
Tavian, he was running in a big old white shirt, so what his problem
Harrison
was.
Roach made the tackle and didn't even see it happen. He just ran into the back of him. And
Hello.
Hello.
Second 9. Give to Clegg again, this time off the left side. Trying to drag a man, brought down around
he meant to make that one.
17-yard line. Picks up 3 there.
Let's go make up a long 3 by 3 and, 6 or 7? I'm going to call it 6.
Yeah. Will be 3rd and 6 from the 17.
You would think we're in 4 down territory anyway, aren't we, Seth?
I would imagine. I would imagine. Unless Ozzie Martinez is trying to put one on a fire truck. We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope it doesn't matter. As we come to the line, Twins right, split left. Dupree alone in the backfield. Harrison the up back off the right. Dupree looking to run off the right. Nothing there.
Well, we just made fourth down more interesting.
Yeah, we did. There's nothing
Dropped
there.
for a loss back around the 21.
I don't know whether that was a missed block, a misassignment, or something. But boy, I tell you what, there was nothing, no place to go on that right side.
There was so little there. It may have been both, Ron. It may have been a missed assignment and a missed block.
It was a big old wall of white with a red helmets on them. This big fourth. It's got a 4th and 10 here now. We got a long ways to go.
Yep, 4th and 10 from the 21-yard line. Going to split a man to each side. Juniel going to be the up back off.
You're going to have single coverage with Martin
That's
over
right.
here.
I see that. I
Dupree
like that.
to the left of Allen. Looks like we might have movement. Nope.
Timeout.
Okay.
Oh.
Got the timeout before a delay
Well,
game.
one of them says we got a timeout. One of them says we didn't.
The side judge says we got the timeout.
He said we got the timeout.
And we do. 2:24 left here in the first quarter. Leopards leading 7-0. We'll be back with a big 4th down after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Big 4th down upcoming for Malvern as they face a 4th and 10 from the 21-yard line, leading this one 7-0 with 2:24 left here in the first quarter.
This is asking a lot, 4th and 10. From your 21. No, yeah, it is on the 21, yeah.
And we've actually gone to a different formation. I think what we're trying to do is prevent double coverage on Dylon by putting Ethan in the slot.
Got single coverage out there on Dupree, and that's dangerous.
They've got one guy that's going to have to make a decision.
Allen looking to throw out towards Carradine. Just a little off target, incomplete. Glen Rose will take over on downs.
They got what they wanted. They got the safety to actually go towards the middle and not go to the sideline. Just had a tough time threading the needle right there.
Once again, the Glen Rose Beavers step up and stop the Leopards. We turned the ball over on downs, and 2:13 left here in the first quarter. Leopards still lead this one 7-0, and Glen Rose begins their possession.
1st and 10, going to bring a man in motion. Give is to Balance up the middle. Breaks the first tackle. Jared Barber there with the second. Going to be brought down around the 27-yard line.
You know, both defenses to this point have played pretty good football. I think it's not necessarily what we expected. There was a whole bunch of points in both of the games in week 1 or week 0, as it were, for both of these teams. But both defenses seems to have made some improvements from the previous week.
Give is to Balance up the middle. Not a lot there. Tried to sidestep a man, but sidestepped right into the Leopards.
And specifically where we had trouble last week was up the middle. I would say, you know, we had some injuries to defensive tackle. We don't have Cross Bartlett out there today, for example. And so they're just trying to find some pieces, but we've not been bad up the middle today. I mean, they've had some yards. They've had some big, a couple of big runs up there, but we have been somewhat consistent in being able to prevent a lot of big plays from a guy that has the tendency to create a lot of big plays.
3rd and 1. Give to Balance.
What a
There
play
they are
by
again.
Barber. What a play by Barber.
He's going to drive. I think he's going to get the first down.
Enough, but
He sure, I thought, yeah, they got it.
33-yard line. Had it by plenty.
Yeah.
But, again, it wasn't necessarily because of that initial surge.
No.
The defensive tackles did a pretty good job right there. It's just the war of contrition at the end went Glen Rose's way.
Yeah, and he just turned in because Barber had read the play. And as a matter of fact, I thought he had him out there on the right. But he turned in and picked up the 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 33. Bland takes the snap. Give to the back. Bounces to the outside. Going to be met and dropped right around the 40-yard line by Ben Rock.
Yeah.
That was Carson Dane on the carry.
Ben did a really good job of coming up from his safety spot there and supporting on the run, and really nice open field tackle there by number 15, Ben Rock. Ben's really getting to really feel at home back there at safety, you know what, guys?
Yeah, and that's a position where you need a lot of rotation. You need a lot of bodies, especially if some of them are going to play offense.
Yep.
And so it's good to see some guys get into that rotation that the coaches feel comfortable with. Ben's been in the program a long time, so that's a good sign.
That'll do it for the first quarter. Leopard's going to lead 7-0. We'll be back with second quarter action after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. Second quarter beginning here. Leopards leading this one 7-0.
They gained a couple yards on that exchange some way.
I don't know. Anyway, Bland looking to throw across the middle.
Great
Nicely
play.
played by Tristan Miles. Gets a hand in and knocks it away.
And just textbook, was able to not use that backhand to grab Jersey.
Right.
Had it free, had it available, and then to reach over with that front hand and be able to slap the ball away. That's textbook. That's exactly how you're taught to do it. And sets Glen Rose up where this puts them in a tough spot because near midfield-ish, they may actually have a decision to make if they don't get the first down.
Bring up 3rd and 3. Looking to run his Franks.
And they're not
He's
going to
not
get
going to get it. He's going to be brought down right at the 40, maybe gained a half a yard.
Looked like Ramir Bennett put his head in there. Guys, Ramir Bennett had like 16 tackles last week.
Yeah.
Solo tackles.
Yeah.
That is incredible. He and Angel Perez just between them, I think, had around 30 tackles. And so nice to have a downhill middle linebacker like Ramir Bennett. And as it goes this week, I don't want to make too much of it, but those defensive tackles are doing a great job of eating blocks.
Yes, they are.
And allowing Ramir Bennett to create some lanes to tackle the running back today.
Bring up a 4th and 3. Glen Rose in punt formation. Carradine back deep to receive. Punt is away. It's high. Does not look like a very good one. It takes a sideways bounce. Almost hits a Leopard, but I think he avoids it.
Yeah.
What do they say? Peter.
Yeah. Akir was right there, and he didn't realize the ball was coming down on.
Why do they yell Peter?
What, do you want to be around a Peter Ben?
A Peter Ben or Peter Bill?
I asked the questions. You answer the question.
That's
you
right.
don't answer a question with a question.
That's right.
Seth. Why not?
Only when you don't know the answer.
I thought I might have answered with the question, but maybe not.
Leopards, nonetheless, after we get through with this discussion, come out of this with excellent field position, just barely in their own territory.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Leopards, taking over at the 44-yard line. Come to the line, Twins right. Up back off the right side, back to the right of Dupree. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run. Makes the first man miss in the backfield. Going to get upfield over the 45 to the 46.
You know, guys, and this is early, I've seen Jalen show more jukes and move to make guys missing than I've seen in a while. You know, that's we've seen so much of that just power out and run over him, but it's just another one of the attributes that kid has that he can actually make people missing. I mean, he picked up 3 yards there when he should have lost probably a yard.
It seems like a lot of that is because there are guys in the backfield that he is not accustomed to seeing.
Yeah.
And so that's something that the offensive line is going to have to get worked out as we move forward.
Allen takes the snap, looking to throw, airing it out deep for Carradine. It is complete at the 20. Battling forward towards the 10, still trying to drive forward. Down near the 5, belly to back suplex applied, but after he got drugged for a good 10 yards.
Very good play. Once again, Cage Chaney was down there that just hung on and saved a touchdown for the Glen Rose Beavers. But these are, it seems like every other catch by Carradine is a highlight.
Well, and we talked about the mindset of that Glen Rose secondary. I mean, they're going to come right at you. They're not scared of anybody. But I'm going to tell you, Dylon Carradine, he's better than any corner they've got. And they better provide help.
Yeah.
Twins left, split right. Dupree going to take the snap, looking to run off the left side. Now
Juniel just annihilated somebody.
Yes, he did.
Gets down to the 1 yard line, it looks like, maybe 2.
In locker rooms, a lot of times they'll say that somebody, an offensive lineman or a tight end, will put somebody on skates.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we saw. In other words, the guy's just running backwards and he can't get his footing. Go back, watch that play on YouTube. That's exactly what Juniel did to his guy. He just started driving him back.
2nd and goal. Dupree takes the snap. Oh, we got a flag.
Nope. Offside's on us.
Offside's on us.
Interesting call.
Yeah. I guess we lined up, obviously.
That procedure might have been illegal, so they say.
Well, that's
got to make a 2nd goal from the 7.
But if it's illegal, how can it be a procedure?
That's. Yeah.
Well.
Nonetheless, 9:17 mark here in the first half. 7-0 Leopards.
Philosophical questions we ask on Friday nights.
2nd goal from the 7-yard line. Twins right. Dupree looking to take the snap. Going to run up the middle.
He's
Room
in
to
there.
Run.
Oh,
my goodness gracious.
That's abuse.
Superman is in the building, and he's wearing number 2.
Oh,
that's
Carson
abuse.
Dane. Carson Dane just took a lick. Golly. Super Deuce he wasn't going to be denied. Yeah, that's a point. Yeah, Rick Wilson says back
That's
here.
how nightmares happen, guys.
He'll think twice about stepping in front of 2 again.
Dylon Carradine on to hold for the kick from Oziel Martinez. Kick is away.
I believe they were offside, and they're going to call us.
Good.
False start on us.
False start on us. We stood up. Looked like our left tackle over there, somebody stood up just a little bit. So we're going to back us up 5, and
he's
right now score stays at 13-0 for the 2nd PAT attempt. Martinez has got plenty of leg to do this.
All right. Take 2. Oziel Martinez ready. Kick away.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was better than the first one.
Yeah.
It is good.
It was prettier.
8:55 left here in the 2nd quarter. Leopards lead 14-0. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Leopards leading 14-0. Oziel Martinez has the ball teed up, kicks away. It is deep. Going to be fielded at the 6-yard line by Chaney. He's up over the 20, 25, and my gosh.
Again. Again.
That's
Brian
number 2. Lawrence again, and oh my goodness.
My Lord. You got to watch this.
That's 2 of the best tackles I've ever seen in my life.
Yes, full speed on kickoffs. Brian Lawrence, my man.
Well, after the big hit, we'll be 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. We have a friend on the outside. Ben's thankful he's out there.
Out there, not
out there.
Yeah, just outside.
Oh, let me get my camera just in case.
Looks like Akir Smith's going to have to come out.
All right, so player says, can I go in? Come on, let me go play some defense, coach.
Put me in, coach.
God, he's such a big kid. I mean, standing up, he's big and solid.
He's a Red Wolf.
Yes, he is, boy, and they got a good one. And he's excited. He's excited about going up there, too.
Trips left, Twins right. Alone in the backfield is Bland. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Beavers trail the Leopards 14-0. 8:48 left in the half. Bland looking to throw.
3-man rush.
Now Flush keeps his eyes downfield, finds Cheney. Going to be pushed out of bounds near the 45-yard line. 1st down, Glenrose.
Leopards show a little different to something there, being with that 3-man rush, and almost got him with that.
Well, and Glenrose went total empty backfield there.
Yeah.
No running backs. They were 5 wides, and got a little pressure. But give Bland credit. He was able to create some space and throw a strike.
Trips right, split left. Balance to the right of Bland. Here's the snap, fakes the give to Balance, looking to throw across the middle. Got him. Brought down by Hutchins near the 30-yard line. Complete to Lane Franks running the post route.
Yeah, we've seen Bland throw the ball, years past, and when he gets hot, gets on a streak, he can sling it, and he can sling it where he wants to and get it to his receivers.
And what we've seen in the past also is when Glenrose can get in a rhythm offensively, they can really get it going. And right now, early in this drive, they've been able to get some rhythm, and it's nice if you can defensively, if you're able to knock them out of rhythm with either a negative play or a stoppage in play like what we have right here. Sometimes you can disrupt the momentum that they've built.
Malvern will take its 3rd and final time out of the half. We'll be back after this. Leopards leading 14-0. Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 8:29 left here in the first half. Leopards leading the Glenrose Beavers 14-0, but Glenrose has got some sort of a drive going here after 2 big completions. One to Cheney and one to Franks from the hand of Bland. And it was anything but Bland.
Bland.
And they have really utilized the middle of the field. They've missed a couple of guys that were open. I mean, they could have hurt us a couple of other plays. The middle has been open for them. They've connected a few times. Be interesting to see what the Leopards do to try to take that part of the field away.
1st and 10 from the 31. Give is to Balance. Bounces it out to the right side. Up over the 25. Falls forward. Down to around the 24.
And that's that situation there. You back your linebackers out a little bit. You back Bennett and number 8, Angel Perez. You back them out for a little bit of coverage, and that opens up some running run for them.
Makes it 2nd and 3 from the 24-yard line. Man split out to each side. Balance to the left of Bland. Here's the snap. Going to pitch it to Franks, looking to get upfield. Nice block thrown there. So he's going to get near the line to gain down to the 20. Looks like he'll have it. 1st down, Glenrose.
And what I would say is to give both teams a lot of credit. Both teams are throwing their weight around today. Both teams came to hit. And, probably if you're a mama in the stands, it makes you a little nervous. But I don't have a kid out there, so it's fun to watch for me.
It's very, very physical, and you alluded to that earlier, Ben. We expected, and it is.
Give is to Balance up the middle. Looks like he's going to power forward for a gain of 4 on 1st down to the 16-yard line.
Balance has such a knack for being able to find the slimmest of holes and just slide through them, slither through them like a snake. And so you think you've got a play where maybe you're only going to give up a yard or 2, but he finds that one little seam and is able to pick up 3 or 4. That's very frustrating for a defense because you think you do a pretty good job, and it's still 2nd and 6.
From the 16-yard line, Bland looking to throw. Got a flag down.
You know, and speaking of 22 balance, it's going to be interesting to see where, because he'll end up playing somewhere next year, Ben. You know, he's that good. You know.
False start against Glen. Initial signal was false start against Malvern. Was trying to figure out the possibilities of that. Yeah.
This is week 1.
Yeah. Anyway, that'll bring up a 2nd and 11 from the 21-yard line.
And another thing that makes Bounce dangerous is he is a good receiver out of the backfield.
Yeah, he was open.
And they utilize him on a lot of swing routes and wheel routes.
Yeah.
Bland fakes the give, looking to throw. Man out there.
Oh
my gosh.
My goodness gracious.
The hits keep on coming, as they say. Out route complete to Tyler Kratz, but he paid for it.
Tell you what, Tristan Miles is landing on him.
Was that Miles or Carradine?
I think that was Miles. Both of them are right there, but I think Miles got there
right
first.
Out there. That'll make it 3rd and
about
4.
3.
Call it 4. Twins right, split left, balance to the left of Bland. Oh, okay. That was interesting. They went with the no play to try to get us to jump, and looked like Bland had already given up on it. Took 2 or 3 steps back to the sideline, looking what we want to do, and then the flag flew.
Yeah.
Look at this 40-yard dash here by Tommy Ball. Time it, Ben.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, 6 1,000, 7 1,000, 8.
Give is the balance. As he's going to fight his way inside the 5 down around the 2-yard line. In all seriousness, though, this Tommy Ball does a whole lot behind the scenes for this football program.
He does.
Has been a huge addition to the success we have around here, and we thank him for every bit of that. Give is the balance.
And he stopped.
He stopped cold.
Nothing there. May have lost a yard. Bring up 3rd and goal.
Looked like Kyson Biggs may have been right in the middle of that. He's a guy that's played everything from outside linebacker, defensive end. They've moved him to the middle this week.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt in my mind that his ability to create some penetration has been one of the reasons that we've done better than last week up the middle.
Frank's looking
and
to
he's
run
not
going
to
to
get
middle.
there either
It's
unless they get the
push.
Yeah. I noticed also they ran Brian Lawrence back in there too. 61. He'll hit somebody. All right.
It's going to be 4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that somebody might be outside the coaching box down there.
I'm going to go out on a limb, and I bet Bounce is going to touch this ball probably.
I think so too.
Nope.
Frank's right up the middle, looking to push forward. It's close.
They're going to mark him down.
Short. Leopards hold.
What a stand by that Leopard defense. That's you know what Ben
Franks had the ball. I mean, Ramir Bennett had the ball.
So encouraging about that is that was right up the middle, Ben, and you can tell that Brumfield and that bunch have made those switches and those changes to strengthen that tackle to tackle on the inside. Huge stand by the Leopard defense.
Absolutely, and I'm really impressed because we've had some injuries to defensive tackle. It was an area where if we were just going to kind of, grade the film, it was probably an area where we felt like we struggled maybe than some of the other positions. Yeah. And so to have some working some different pieces, have some success at that position, to me is a really, really good sign as we move forward.
Yeah.
Well, that'll make it 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 1-yard line.
Now you got to avoid the safety.
Yeah, lined up in our own backfield.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to get forward. Not a whole lot there.
Yeah.
May have got one or may have just got back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see.
I don't think Jalen didn't get a whole lot there. They're going to give him Positive yard, maybe. Yeah.
Well, now here's another little side note. Dylon Carradine does have a 99-yard touchdown reception in his back pocket in his career.
So you need to say he needs a 98 one?
Saying that a 98 would not hurt my feelings at all. And he's got
Allen back at
got the covers to do it.
Throw here. Going to try it.
Look here.
Airs it out for Carradine. Incomplete.
Nice play. I'm going to tell you, that's really a nice play. He's doing a little bit of mouthing. He's talking to him a little bit, but it's good. It's nonetheless, that's really a good play by Cage Chaney. And I think him and Carradine probably been visiting about, their neighborhood and what they had for supper back and forth out there too. But does
that'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 2-yard line.
This is an interesting decision for us. Do we try to pick it up? Do we just try to create some space?
I think we got to try to pick it up.
Dupree looking to run off.
He's going to get it. He's going to get a lot more.
Going to have to make one man miss.
There's the
he
whoop,
does. 30, 35, 40. And just opts to run out of bounds as he crosses the 50. First down, Malvern. We do have a flag, though.
Oh, come on. Oh, the 15. That means it's not going to be a first down.
If that's behind, that's behind the play, too.
Holding.
Yeah. Wow. That's 2 big plays that one of them caught on a touchdown that Jalen's been. They got a flag over here in front of the.
Yeah, they do.
Glen Rose.
There is a flag there. That'll be interesting to see.
That'll be Wilk. Yeah. Now, if he picks that one up after talking to the coach, that's twice. Glen Rose has said something or whatever to official, and he's picked the flag up both times.
Yeah, he got a sideline warning the first time. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah.
Well, that's 48 yards called back right there. Well, we'll see. He's probably going to get credit for
a lot going on here.
8 or 9 of it.
Yeah, for some reason, the referees are taking a lot of, maybe discussions, I'll call it, from the Glen Rose coaches over there. But, they don't know where, I guess they don't know where the coach's box is.
Unsportsmanlike on both. They offset. Now, which penalties were unsportsmanlike? I guess the one that was thrown out around the 30-yard line?
Yeah, right around the Glen Rose sideline, I'm assuming.
So that would have been in the middle of the play.
Not necessarily. It could have been after the play. They said it was dead ball, so.
But we didn't have players around the 30-yard line after the play.
Yeah, we did. They were all chasing it.
Well,
that was at the play ended up at the 45.
Well, yeah, but the people aren't as fast as Dupree been.
Okay, we 3:33 left here in the first half. The Leopards still leading this in 14-0, and after all of that, we have approximately a 3-yard gain on the play, so it brings up 3rd and 6 from the 9-yard line.
He moved it back 5. He moved it back 5. He did a half a distance to the goal from the 10.
Wow,
one of the things I'll
tell you one thing. You learned here, and the white hat's going to have to come over and explain to Coach Plumlee what went on, and I don't think I think that's a hard sell to JD right now, don't you?
Things don't have to make sense. That's one of the things I've learned in life.
Well, if you can't figure out what's going on, we'll hold 2-man sack races on consecutive Sundays until we come out with a winner.
I do have an update on one of the games across the state. Conway 21, Bentonville 10. Conway kind of coming out of nowhere to maybe be the class of Class 7A.
Yeah, they could.
The Wampus Cats.
The Wampus Cats. Big play here. See what happens.
3rd and 6. Allen looking to throw. Going to have to avoid a man.
Got to avoid the safety.
And
he did.
We got another flag.
Now, if you hold in the end zone, that's a safety.
He had he couldn't see him, but he had
face mask is what it is.
Face mask. Oh, they went to our face mask. Wow. Wow.
Must have been going for the tackle and just
we
raked the face mask of Bishop Allen there.
So we're still in our own territory. We have advanced it out, I believe, to about the 10-yard line now with a 1st and 10, 3:20 left in the first half and counting.
That's how it's getting to you. It just keeps going down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 12. Dupree lined up at quarterback. Twins left. Dupree takes the snap looking to run left. Not a whole lot there. I'm going to call it no gain. 2nd and 10.
I don't own any stock in ice, but I think that would be a good day to buy because I think both of these teams are going to need a lot of it.
Yes. Ben Gay.
I officially have no comment.
Hey,
Snap
go.
Clegg. He's going to
And
get
he's
to
got
the
some
outside. 20, 25, 30. He's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 34-yard line. Big run by Tavian Clegg.
Yeah, and not once again, but there's a playing safety, number 22. He's all over everything for the Beavers, Heath Balance. And that's one of those things as you go on with Balance, playing both ways all the time. Cage Cheney, number 0, not coming off. 11, Carson Danes out there a lot. So we'll see as this wears on. Number 12 for Lane Franks is playing a lot for the Beavers. So as we go on, we'll see, check on conditioning and depth.
Man split to each side. Juniel going to be the up back off the right. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
There he is.
Now going to take up and look to run. Unable to spin off of the defender, going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss.
He had our special, or our ISO player right there for a minute, and didn't pull the trigger on him. But Kealen and Juniel was breaking down here on the sideline, but nonetheless,
by and large, pretty good coverage though. I mean, Glen Rose did a pretty good job of clogging up the. We were trying to attack the middle there, but they had a really good zone coverage.
1:44 and counting left in the half. Malvern has no timeouts to work with. Twins right, split left. Allen takes the snap looking to throw. Stick route out to Martin complete. Makes the first man miss, second man, third man, fourth man. Ethan Martin has become Houdini.
Yeah.
Last week I think he made one guy miss twice as he scored a long touchdown, and he may have made one guy miss twice that time too. I think he actually
carried on employing what he learned in soccer, how to take the flop. Just kidding, we don't do that. That'll bring up third down. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. We have a timeout, maybe?
There have been a significant number of penalties in the first half.
Okay, there had to be
a penalty.
There's not a yellow flag on the turf.
I think.
Maybe Glen Rose called a timeout. Maybe
no. The officials are calling a timeout.
Equipment problem must be.
Okay. Okay. Let's see.
They must have it fixed.
Malvern wanting the time back on the clock that ran off.
Jalen's talking to the white hat, but didn't.
He's saying the clock kept running.
Yeah. Yeah.
55.5 left here in the second quarter. Here's the snap. Allen looking to throw.
There he is. There he is.
Caradine's behind everybody.
Oh,
Can he
just
run
overshot it.
No, incomplete.
No. Ooh.
He had reservations for 6.
Ooh. Boy, he sure did. Yeah, 50 seconds.
Be 4th and about 4.
Be interested to see what Coach Plumlee decides to do on this one. I'm not going to second guess him, and I'm not going to speculate.
Oh, speculating is the fun part.
Have you ever had any first guesses?
Yeah, I have, and they were somewhere in the questionable range.
There you go. Okay. All right.
Okay. I mean,
This
I
is,
just don't. This.
They sending Martin off.
This is interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. It's almost as if the.
Well, now the Glen Rose coach is out here arguing with the other side judge again.
I'm telling you what, this crew can't catch a break. They got JD and his bunch on one side, and they got Coach Keener and the Glen Rose coaches on the other side.
They did catch one break because we want to thank Jimmy's Chicken for providing food for the hospitality room and the officials tonight.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing now?
He can't go. They sending him off too.
They don't.
He's saying his pants are too short.
Okay. Wow. This.
Now we're sending Ethan back out there.
So,
I wonder if that was the ruse.
Undo your belt, pull down just a little bit. Knee
Okay.
pads.
Well, look at our offensive linemen. Anyway, okay, we're going to get this play in here in a minute. No, we're not. Now they're stopping us again. Okay, here we go again. Side judge this time.
Are we going to send one of theirs off now?
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
This has been the longest 5 seconds in the history of football.
Okay, that's good enough. We'll just send Zero off. His pants are too short or whatever. This is, I know we got a lot of Glen Rose people to listen to this and watch this. This is a comedy of errors. I do have to tell you, that's a good break for us to get Cage Chaney off the field.
Well, does one of them pull up their knee pads again so Chaney can run back out there? I mean,
we'll see.
What kind of chess match are we playing here?
We're going. Oh, me. Oh,
we're all out here. We're all out here trying to play checkers, and the referees are playing chess.
Chaney's over there. He's pleading his case on the sideline. All right, here we go. Let's try this one more time. 14-0. 50 seconds left in the first half. Leopards leading it. Here we go.
We're going to take a timeout.
The good Glen Rose coaches, we've seen enough. Let's take a time.
We got 50 seconds left in the half. Malvern leading 14-0. We're all going to check the length of our pants. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards! We welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. I don't know. Those pants are a little high, Ron.
I want the cheerleaders to get way out of sight because,
the flood waters are rising, Ron.
And hopefully we've had all the dress code violation penalties.
My, oh, my.
All right, 4th and 4 from the 40. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
Plenty of time.
Now rolling to his right, still keeping his eyes downfield, going to air it up. Juniel.
And he caught it, but they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Incomplete. After all of that, Malvern will turn over on downs.
And the Glen Rose coaches are still out around the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
I mean, on the 50, on the letters, the numbers of the 50.
Well, now here's you got now you're in a situation now that you've got to stay on your toes because I'm going to tell you something. Number 7 can air it out. They've got 42 seconds and they're and
a couple of timeouts.
A couple of timeouts on the 40-yard line. This is dangerous time for the Leopards.
They absolutely do not have to rush. I mean, because they can still run the football with 2 timeouts. They can do a lot of their short passing game, or they can go ahead and attack deep.
Yeah, and this is another one of those situations that they get the ball at the starting the third quarter too.
Here's the snap. Bland looking to throw. He is able to sidestep the defender and throw it right to the Malvern Leopard defender as he's looking to go. That's Angel Perez, I believe. The hitman. I told him he needed a pick six this week.
He almost got it. He almost got one. Help me, guys. The quarterback, Reed Bland, was under really pressure. He was getting pressured a lot. Hence, he underthrew the ball, and I don't remember who was putting the pressure on him. I didn't catch it.
Well, it was the initial line. He ducked under that. Then it looked like Bennett was coming on a line, and then he just hit Angel Perez right in the 8.
Okay. Now, the Leopard situation is quite a bit different because they have no timeouts. But with 30 seconds at midfield, you're still probably going to take your shot.
Sure, I think.
But you don't have the luxury of running the ball necessarily the same way that Glen Rose did with 2 timeouts in the back pocket. So I do kind of anticipate this to go into the air.
1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Allen takes the snap.
These are just go routes.
Oop. He's going to be brought down.
Walked right by.
May have time for one more.
He was actually kind of moving in to get some protection from one of the offensive linemen, and the lineman didn't pick it up.
Leopards don't seem to be in a huge hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't know if we're going to even get a playoff.
You can still get one playoff. And they do. Allen going to air it out. He's looking for Carradine. Carradine has it. Touchdown, Malvern!
Absolutely shocked that they did not provide the safety help over the top.
My God.
Just absolutely. That is just a complete defensive meltdown because you know we're going to go to Carradine in that situation, and you don't have that safety back there to help.
I have to.
Everyone knew exactly what was going to happen right there.
He employed the flop tactic there.
I believe he did. He did the flop.
Great pass right in the breadbasket. Carradine went and got it.
It's really getting chippy out there now,
but
guys.
I am shocked that they did not have that safety prepared to be in that spot.
Yeah.
Now Carradine will hold for the extra point attempt to Vaziel Martinez. Kick is away.
Boy, he's kicking that ball.
And
is he a soccer player?
That's halftime. And the Leopards are leading 21-0.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Life Point Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. Life Point Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Vaziel Martinez has the ball teed up for the Leopards. Frank's back deep to receive for the Beavers. As third quarter action is underway. Long kick going to be fielded at the 5-yard line by Franks. Up over the 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah.
Not a lot there.
Whoa, 52.
He's going to get down to the 27, looks like. Glen Rose will take over from there.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to get down through and not get met by number 61.
Yeah.
Brian Lawrence, who's
I
absolutely.
think that's who I would be looking for as soon as I caught the ball.
I think that's who he's looking for coming down through there.
Glen Rose comes to the line, 1st and 10 from the 27. Bland takes the snap, looking to throw. Now going to step up in the pocket and take off. Up over the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, and pushed out there. Nice run by Bland. First down, Glenrose.
Bland did an excellent job. If you're watching this tonight, number 12 for the Beavers come across there. That's Lance Franks, and really threw a big block that Reed Bland played off of and picked up another 12, 15 yards off of that.
First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Bland takes the snap, give to Balance, looking to run off the right side. Now cuts it up.
Wow.
And he's going to be brought down short of the 35. Looks like they're going to mark it around the 37-yard line.
Yeah. Jared Barber in on the bottom of that one. Jared's really done a good job at his linebacker spot back there filling holes, and he came up there and made a good stop on that on tough kid tackle number 22. Heath Balance.
Second and 4 from the 37. Give is to Franks, looking to run off the left side. Breaks a few tackles, falls forward down to the 31-yard line. We'll have enough for a Glenrose first down.
And it looked like Ramir Bennett was the one that had to scrape all the way to the outside to make that tackle. Generally not the best thing when your outside linebacker's making a tackle that far outside the tackle box, because that usually means that they're making the tackle 6 or 7 yards downfield. That's generally not a good sign.
Generally not a good sign.
That'll bring up first and 10. Fakes the give. Bland looking to throw stick route. Complete out to his man. Brought down right around the 25-yard line. That was John Cade Curtis on the reception.
David Hutchins was the corner that came up and made the stop, and that is a young man that this coaching staff is very excited about his future in the program. Unbelievable ball skills. I mean, he's a kid that if I would like to see him play center field. He's one of those kids that I think will be able to know where the ball is going to be right off the bat. And that is a skill that's hard to – sometimes even with a football, when the quarterback releases the ball, just to know where that ball is going to be.
Malvern jumps offside. Gives Glenrose a first down. That's one of those things you were talking about there, Ben, not giving away free first downs.
Well, the
game's hard enough when you don't give freebies away.
Twins right, split left. Bland takes the snap, fakes the give to Balance. Now looking to throw. That really looked like a hold.
That was a big hold.
Bland is free, and he will score. Touchdown, Glenrose.
They really missed a hold. Whew. Wow. Nonetheless, they've missed some pass interferences too. So anyway, nonetheless, it's 6-21. That's a nice opening drive by Glenrose to start the second half.
They did not miss the knee pad violation.
That's true. That's true.
Spot on. Dawson Jackson on to attempt the extra point.
And just want to make sure that the White Hat has a flag in case he needs it, because they have need them.
That may be his backup.
With regularity.
His backup. Oh, goodness. Good snap, good hold. Jackson's kick away. It's good. 10-16 left here, or 10-18 left here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 21-7. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Leopards Stadium. Leopards leading 21-7, but Glenrose took the opening possession of the second half down the field and punched it in for their first score of the game. Dawson Jackson has the ball set up to kick for the Beavers. We've got Jalen Dupree, Tavian Clegg, and Tristan Miles back deep to receive for the Leopards. Leopards sneaking up towards the line, looking like they're ready for any possible course of action here. And it is an onside
That's
kick.
a penalty.
That's a penalty. Don't touch it.
Goes right off of his own player.
There should be a flag, because Glenrose actually, it hit the back of a Glenrose player's foot about 3 yards past the.
Dupree says, now wait a minute.
No, that's true.
Go,
Dupree, run.
Go on. He doesn't. Yeah.
We're going to have a conversation
yes,
about
we
this,
will.
but Dupree took the handoff from the side, Judge. 35 yards
pick
to
the
the
ball
end zone.
up.
I don't say this much. I don't know how.
These guys will never get this figured out.
I don't know how the Leopards are going to grade out or how Glen Rose is going to grade out. I have a sneaking suspicion how this officiating crew is going to grade out at the end of the day.
Okay.
They're going to have some film to work on,
nonetheless,
too, everybody's
the Glen Rose coaches are back
out.
out at the 50-yard line helping them. They've worn that side judge out on that visiting side over there.
It's not often you see that. You don't see that every day, as they say.
Well, I don't even know that they saw it hit the player.
The Glen Rose player.
The Glen Rose player. And so, because
it would be illegal touching.
That's a flag, and there was no flag.
Now, wait a minute. What are we doing here? Why is the white hat all the way down back at the 20?
Well, and actually, the ball was touched about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
This is, I've seen some ads, a lot of ads, people that they're wanting people to come to the school and to be officials, and I can see why now they need it. These guys, oh my God.
Well, there were a lot of ways for them to get this wrong, and I think they managed to hit every single way to do that.
Boy, I tell you what, this is a film you want to. I am not an advocate. I am not a friend. I do not like the AAA, but this is one they've got to look at.
I'm really confused at what's going on here.
I am too.
So we're going no play, but it should have actually. I mean, because even if you say inadvertent whistle. The fact of the matter is, we should have a penalty.
It's illegal touching
from the spot of the spot of the foul on I believe it was number 52. I believe it was the back of his foot.
It was 33.
30 was one. Okay. So let's see what they're going to do. They're going to try it again.
Kick it off again, and he's going to kick deep this time.
And this one,
Dupree going to field it around the 7. Makes a man miss. Going to step out around the 22-yard line.
Wow, they just cost us a lot of yards.
Yeah.
Stat padding.
The only, but I don't know, did they kick it from where they were supposed, like the normal, where did they kick that from? Because the only thing that I could have seen that would have been able to bail them out of that situation is to say, the kicking team was offsides. We've got to re-kick, but then you got to back it up 5 yards. But they got that wrong in every conceivable
every way they could.
I, for one, am a little confused.
It hit a player about 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Oh, immediately.
And so that's where you should get the ball. Well, actually, if you don't blow it dead, Dupree should be able to pick it up and put it in for a touchdown.
You should be able to do that. 1st and 10 from the 24. Dupree takes the snap. Going to get upfield near the 30-yard line.
Oh, now that's got to be a penalty. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, my.
Wow. That is unreal. Play is over, multiple seconds. 2 seconds after the play. Player gets shoved in the back. 2 officials see it, and we don't get a penalty flag.
Wow.
That's incredible.
I know a lot of coaches, assistant coaches, and fans from other schools will watch this probably tomorrow, if not tonight, and
2nd 4, give to Dupree. He bounces it to the outside. Going to be brought down just short of the 30-yard line. May lose a yard there.
Be aware, find out who this crew is and be aware if you've got them because I've been doing this a long time. This is one of the worst crews I've seen. I've got to give them credit for that.
You guys are going in hard right now.
I think we're going to have to loosen him up with a little bit of throwing, don't you think, guys?
Yeah, I think that's probably the route we're going right here. They've got 3 defenders on 2 wide receivers, so Glen Rose is prepared for that.
3rd and 4.
There it is.
Rolling out as Allen got carried on. Complete and taken out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Should be enough for a Leopard first down.
That's one of those nice plays. You know how much Bishop Allen knows how much you need. Dylon Caradine knows how much you need, and you go out there and then you just stick him and you pick up the 1st and 10, move the chains, and let's get old Mo over here on the side of the orange.
Well, it doesn't hurt that you've been beat over the top a few times. you tend to backpedal a little quick, and opens up that underneath right there.
And the one-on-one coverage now is going to be with Ethan Martin on the left side.
Ethan Martin on the left side.
Give his to Dupree off the right side. He's going to get near the 50. Looks like they're going to mark him out about the 40 or the 48-yard line. As
that should be right at the line, for a first down.
Yeah, it's just, and it's another one of those things, and we've talked about this halfway through his sophomore year, guys. He's out there, he's moving around, whatever, and then all of a sudden you look, and he's made 8 or 10 yards, and it's just like he is so quick and so hard to bring down.
And what you like about it is when he lowers the shoulder, generally he's going to move the contact in his direction. He doesn't go backwards very much.
1st and 10 from the 48. Allen rolling out to his
Now he
left,
goes.
looking to
Now he
air it
goes.
down the field to Martin. Complete. Martin makes a man miss. Going to be brought down right at the 26-yard line.
That was a great route by Martin. It was a stop and go, and Bishop Allen recognized it, Ben, and it was just a great play.
He threaded the needle.
Absolutely, threaded the needle. It was a really small window, and credit him on the throw because he's throwing on the run for one thing, and then credit Ethan Martin for being able to recognize that I need to get to an open spot. There it is, and both guys on the same page.
Twins right. Looks like Dupree's going to take the snap, looking to run. Spins around, going to fall forward, pick up.
You guys, you remember that the connection that Sed had with Ethan Martin and then his brother Carter. They're getting that. It seems like if they can get that chemistry with Bishop and these kids, but Sed and the Martins, they had a connection, whether it was Ethan or Carter.
Looks like we're working out some cramps on Dylon over here on the sideline as well. On both legs. They've been working both calves.
2nd and 7 from the 23. Give is to Tavian Clegg. Going to cut it up over the 20. Still going, pushing the pile forward down near the 15-yard line. We'll have enough for a Malvern first down.
Yeah, great job there by Clegg. The guy came in and tried to jerk the ball loose. If he'd have stopped him, but Clegg spun on him and picked up another probably 2.5, 3 yards to get the 1st and 10.
And I don't think it can be overstated how important it is for somebody to be able to come in and you have confidence for somebody to spell Jalen, because when we get into those tight playoff games and when we get into the conference season, we're going to need Jalen to go both ways on a couple of series. And so to have a guy that you feel comfortable with at that position to give him some time is invaluable.
Clegg up the middle. Not a whole lot there, but makes something out of it. Going to pick up 2 out of nothing.
Yeah, he should have been dropped for a loss. And
he ran right into number 50, Ty Hood, and should have been dropped right there. And he spun Hood around and picked up a couple yards, like Ben said, instead of losing 2 or 3.
That'll make it 2nd and 8 from the 13-yard line. 6:17 left here in the third quarter. Leopards leading this one 21-7. Looking to add on. Twins left. Up back on the left is Juniel. Dupree sets up to take the snap. Will take it, looking to run to his left. Cuts off, breaks a tackle, now up over the 10, 5.
He's in there.
The goal line.
Amazing.
Touchdown, Malvern.
Jalen Super Deuce should have been tackled 3 times out there on the outside. He ran through him, and it's why he's the best back in the state of Arkansas. Hands down, no argument.
Yeah, 2 or 3 guys had a chance to bring him down right at the line of scrimmage or for minimal gain, and he just bounced off of everybody, was able to get to the outside, and then it was a foot race with the secondary guys, and he got to the pylon before the secondary could get to him.
Dylon carried on to hold for the kick of Oziel Martinez.
Well, the answer, I'll get you in a minute.
Kick is away. It is good.
We'd always talked about the Leopards answered, and they answered, and they come right back at them.
Yes, they did. 5:56 left here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 28-7. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopards Stadium. Leopards respond after the opening possession touchdown of Glen Rose. Push out that 21-point lead again, 28-7, 5:56 left here in the third quarter.
And we had talked during the break last time after Glen Rose scored, and this bunch last year, this year, they've always been able to answer, and that was a big answer on that series right there.
Oziel Martinez has it teed up for the Leopards. Frank's back deep to receive for the Beavers. Kick angled toward the sideline. It will sail out of bounds barely.
Hey, it jumped back in. I'm surprised he caught that.
Very close to just a superb kick, yard off. As a golf coach, though, I can tell you a yard makes a lot of difference at times.
Especially when I'm putting.
I just heard a story about you, Ron.
What's that? A story?
That you chipped in for Eagle?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
It's a very common occurrence.
Yes. No, that's a rarity on me, trust me.
1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Twins left, split right. Glen takes the snap, fakes the give to Balance, looking to run himself. Up the middle, going to be driven backwards after a small gain.
Have they blown the whistle? Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Looks like he picked up 2 on first down.
And he was very fortunate to get that 2 also. Well, they're going to give him 1. 1.5. 2. Okay.
That'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 37-yard line. Twins right, split left. Move Franks the up back to the right side. Here's the snap. Fakes the give to Balance, looking to throw over the middle. It is picked. Tristan Miles has it. He's back over the 50, 45, 40. And he may take it. He's got a couple to beat. 2015 down at the 11.
Wow. Miles has really, really played an outstanding game. Ben, that's just icing on the cake for 21.
Yeah, just had an opportunity there. Went up, got the ball at the highest point. Allowed the blocking to develop in front of him. Had the patience to let some guys do some work in front of him. And then he turned on the afterburners and almost got a pick 6. We've had 2 close pick 6s, actually. Angel was pretty close. Had an opportunity.
Well, I tell you,
right there.
The thing about Tristan, too, he's been laying the wood to him out there, that safety spot, too. He's really made some tough tackles. Not tough tackles, he's laid into him.
Speaking of Darren McFadden from earlier.
Is he out there?
We brought that wood.
Yeah, brought that wood, okay.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Dupree at quarterback. Takes the snap, looking to run to the left side. Ooh, not a lot there. Looks like he's going to lose 1 or 2 on first down. Yeah. Nice play by that Glen Rose defense.
They really did. 9 come up there. That was Draven McSpadden.
He brought that wood.
Well, and they're really selling out on Dupree running the football out of that formation, and you wonder if they might go back to that little run and pop pass where it was so wide open.
That'll make it 2nd and 12 from the 13. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up middle. Cuts it back. Looks like he's going to get back near the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 10.
And we do see Bishop Allen going back out onto the field, so we will have at least with the personnel, the ability to throw the football on this play, run a traditional pass play.
Quite honestly, as long as we've got Juniel out there, Kealen Juniel, and even Jalen Dupree, those guys can throw the ball. Dupree, he threw the Bishop right in the hands on one earlier.
3rd and 10. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
Big block.
Rolling to his right, airs it out. Not a lot there.
Nothing.
Carradine battling cramps at the moment. Bring up 4th and 10.
It's not something that's going to show up necessarily as a positive on the stat sheet, but what we saw out of Bishop Allen right there is didn't force it. Everybody was covered. It's real easy to want to make something happen down around the red zone and to make a mistake.
Yes.
And he clearly just threw that away. Did a great job, put it in the vicinity of a receiver, threw it out of bounds, made sure that it was not going to be intercepted. And it gives you an opportunity to still pick up the first down or possibly score a touchdown down here, but we're going to call a timeout.
Facing a big 4th and 10 on the 11-yard line. Going to talk about it. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back into Leopard Stadium. Brick Bowl action, 3rd quarter. 3:28 left in it. Leopards leading 28-7, trying to add on, facing a 4th and 10.
And I believe we're going to kick a field goal here.
Looks like it.
He has been kicking good.
And it's in a great spot. It's right in the middle of the field.
Ozzie Martinez on to attempt the first field goal of the season. Kick is away.
Pushed right. Oh, it was good. Wow.
Push right through the goal
right
post.
through the goal post. Golly. And by quite a bit.
Yeah, there was nothing lacking there. Ozzie Martinez has been kicking the ball well.
That could really come up big later, guys.
Oh, it absolutely will.
That's a weapon that the Leopards, may really, as a confidence builder, this could show up later when we get into the conference or maybe into playoffs when a field goal is going to be a lot more important. Maybe
and actually, that ball had a lot of leg on it.
Yes,
so that's one that we made it from. What was that? About 35, probably, give or take. 29.
Yeah,
it would have been good from 35. It would easily. It probably would have been good from 39.
Yeah. The kids really got a good lively leg, and it makes it 31-7 with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left here in the third quarter in the Brick Bowl, and the Leopards answered again.
Boy, Carradine he's really been battling those cramps, and you hate it for him because he has been eating the secondary alive. I mean, it's like he's putting up video game numbers,
yes,
and he's got to sit out with some cramps. I mean, he probably feels like he could get 2 bills today if he could stay on the field.
And the thing about it, once you get them, it's really tough to shake them and not have them come back.
That's right.
Ozzie Martinez. Kick is away. This one's low.
The scribbler.
Bounding at the 15-yard line, picked up by Franks. Pushes forward to the 35-yard line. Glen Rose will take over from there.
Franks really did a good job. That ball comes scribbling right back through there and not breaking stride. He kind of picked up some steps going forward, reached down, snagged it, and
well, sometimes that we've said it before. Oblong ball bounces funny.
Funny, yeah.
And sometimes it'll take a weird hop on you because it doesn't bounce consistently.
That will be another offsides penalty.
That was Brandon Jackson. Brandon Jackson's a sophomore, and he's going to be one heck of a football player.
Really
he has a football body. He loves the game. He loves the weight room. Very coachable, and he's a kid that I think if we're looking for answers at defensive tackle, I think he could be one of those guys because he's got the body and he's got the mindset to do it.
First and 5. Over the middle, incomplete. Bland looking for John Cade Curtis on the slant route.
Yeah. Bland just kind of short-armed that one and missed a wide-open receiver.
Glen Rose has lived through the air on the middle, whether it be post, slant, or seam. Pretty much everything's been between the hashes. 2nd and 5.
Here they go again.
Bland rolling to his right. Looking over the head of his intended target. That was Draven McSpadden.
Boy, I tell you what, though.
Looked like that was Aiden Delamar.
Angel Perez was all over him.
And Aiden Delamar, another sophomore. And it's really, really good to see some of these sophomores come in and play well because we are losing a lot of seniors off this class next year. And to be able to see guys like Aiden Delamar and David Hutchins be able to come in, give us not only meaningful minutes, but quality play is very, very promising for the next couple of years.
3rd and 5. Bland takes the snap rolling right. Now going to be flushed back to his left. Looks like he's going to take off with it.
And
falls down, going to be short. Well short.
And that was a really, really good job by Kyson Biggs to stay at home, cut it down, and really, even though he didn't make the tackle and he kind of slid down awkwardly right there, his presence is what caused the quarterback to go down right there.
Well, you look out there, Kyson's a pretty good-sized kid. And he's out there mobile, and it just takes that one hesitation on Reed Bland's part to say, well, wait a minute, and then it's all over with. Looks like the Leopards have forced the Beavers to punt one more time,
Dawson Jackson on to punt. Tristan Miles back to receive for the Leopards. Good snap. Punt is away. Everybody's getting away from it. Lands at the 30, takes a Leopard bounce.
That's really nice. That's good. The Leopards, when you said get away from it, they gave it plenty of room and absolutely stayed away from it. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say the word.
Yes, they did. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for the Leopards. Leading this one 31-7. 2:12 left here in the 3rd quarter. Looks like they're going to split 2 out to the left. Juniel's the up back on the right side. Allen's going to have Dupree to his left. Takes the snap, give his to Dupree. Looking to run off the right side.
Oh, my goodness.
Delivers the blow. We'll give credit to Brody Draper for the tackle.
You're getting run over.
He got in the way. Pick up of 6.5, 7 yards there. Twins left for the Leopards. Up back off the right is Juniel. Dupree to the right of Allen. Give his to Dupree up the middle. Oh. Looks like Turf Monster Man got him there.
Yeah, he was just a hair from being able to stay on his feet. And if he is able to navigate just that one extra step without getting tripped up, he is probably off to the races.
Is enough for a first down for Malvern as they have it on the 49-yard line. Just over a minute left here in the 3rd quarter.
And we've not seen the big chunk running plays that we're accustomed to seeing.
Right.
We have been able to run the football, but it's been more 5 yards, 6 yards, 7 yards.
10 yards.
Here's the snap, give to Dupree. Able to make
there it is.
There's that chunk yard.
Well, Ben, there you go. You wanted
there
it.
He goes. There you wanted it.
We had to speak it into existence.
Touchdown, Malvern. Jalen Dupree. 51-yard touchdown run.
Well,
I figured out the best way to make something happen is to say that something hasn't happened yet.
hey, you're 100. You got the touchdown right there at the end of the 2nd quarter, and
a wise man once said to me, speak it into existence.
talk it into existence.
Carradine on to hold for the kick of Ozio Martinez. Kick is away.
That's good.
It is good. 52.7 seconds left here in the third quarter. Leopards lead 38-7. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter of the Brick Bowl. Leopards leading 38-7 over the Glen Rose Beavers. Frank's back deep to receive for Glen Rose. Oziel Martinez on to kick away for the Leopards. Kick is away, high towards the left sideline, fielded at the 18-yard line. His balance up over the 25, and Angel...
Oh,
good.
Oh,
wow.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be on.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be on Jack Southwell of Glen Rose. Looks like he's the one who came in over the top at the end.
Is he the one that nailed Barber? Barber went flying out of there.
And so I think,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is going to be on Glen Rose.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that will take what would have been starting at the 23 backwards.
And they already had just not great field position, and that mistake's going to back it way up.
All the way back to the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 there. Twins left, split right, balance to the right of Bland. Bland takes the snap, give his to bounce. We got a flag down.
Called on. Looks like they've got us. Looks like they've called Malvern on offsides again.
Only thing I can think is maybe he was lined up offside. I didn't see anybody jump early.
I don't know what that announcement was. I do know one thing. Dupree was really close to breaking the going up one step and the touchdown scored.
Twins left, split right. 1st and 5. Give his to balance up the middle. Nothing there. Barber's got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, those linebackers did an excellent job. I mean, give Perez credit as well. And that, I'm going to tell you, I mean, I keep talking about the defensive tackles. They've just been eating up those guards and centers and allowing those linebackers to do the job. That's the way this defense is intended to work. The defensive tackles are not intended to just rack up a bunch of tackles. What they're supposed to do is keep those linemen off the linebackers. And tonight, they've done a really, really good job of doing that.
Yeah, then you turn Perez, Bennett, and Barber loose, and boom, you got it.
That's it for the third quarter. Leopards leading 38-7. We'll be back with the conclusion after this.
Farmers Bank and Trust is proud to bring you Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's an easy way to earn cash, no talent necessary. It's like a participation trophy that's actually worth something. You do everyday things, we reward you in cash each month. That's free Kasasa checking. Ask for free Kasasa checking at Farmers Bank and Trust.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Start of the fourth quarter. Glen Rose facing a 2nd and 5 from the 17-yard line. Bland takes the snap, looking to throw out. Got his man complete at the 20. Up to the 25, makes a man miss. Angel Perez got him wrapped up, and we'll bring him down at the 29-yard line. Draven McSpadden.
And Malvern is really going to be content to allow some of these nickel and dime passes at this point, because if they're going to nickel and dime their way down the field, that is going to chew up a lot of clock. You're ahead 31 with 12 minutes to go. What you don't want to do is turn the football over. You don't want to give up long plays.
1st and 10 for the Beavers from the 29-yard line. Twins right, split left. Bland takes the snap, fakes the give to balance. Now rolling out, looking to throw. Now going to tuck it. steps out of bounds around the 32-yard line. The roar from the crowd that Ron was referring to, we want to send out congratulations to Jalen Dupree on setting the all-time touchdown record at Malvern High School with 67.
And counting.
And counting, yes.
This is in the second game. And we got a long way to go. And he may set one that'll, well, he's going to. He's setting one that's going to stay a while. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat.
2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line. Bland takes the snap, give his
big
to
hole.
Balance. Got some room to run, makes a man miss, trying to fight through Miles and
big.
does. Now he's off to the races. Martin tries to give chase, not there. Looks like Balance will take it all the way.
Yeah,
touchdown, Beavers.
And that's what I was talking about. That's the thing you don't want to do. You don't want to give up the long touchdowns.
Well, you don't want to give up 5 missed tackles, and
Right.
I mean we had him in hand at least 4 times and did not wrap up, and nonetheless, good hard run by number 22. It's what we've seen about Heath Balance for at least 3 years, and there's no quitting this kid. He's just one of the top running backs in the state.
Dawson Jackson on to attempt the extra point. Hold coming from Lane Franks.
Oh,
Kick
blocked.
is blocked by Angel Perez. No fly zone.
And, I mean, that was not even close. I mean, he almost could have caught it. He was all over it.
Yeah, he sure was. 11-14 left here in the fourth quarter. Leopards leading 38-13. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back into Leopard Stadium. 11-14 left here in the ball game. Leopards leading 38-13, but Glen Rose coming off of a long touchdown run from Heath Balance, who
get the good hands, people.
Only has 12 carries on the night, guys. He was a major factor in the Brick Bowl last year.
Wow, I thought he carried more than that.
Well, he did last year.
He certainly did
I
last
thought
year.
he had tonight, too. He's made some really, really good runs for him. See what we got.
Dawson
Onside.
Jackson, onside kick, super high into the air and out of bounds.
And I'm not sure he didn't touch that before it went 10 yards, honestly.
And don't say that. We'll be here another 20 minutes.
Well, it depends on the pants situation.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
I'm going to guess the orange pants are a little
Little
longer,
longer.
a little longer than the black pants.
Oh, me.
That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Leopards from the 35-yard line. Bishop Allen leads them out onto the field. Ethan Martin split out to the left. Juniel going to be the up back on the left, and Clegg to the right of Allen. Allen takes the snap, give is to Clegg, cuts it up.
Nice move.
Falls forward to the 39-yard line.
Boy, he got his nose down in the turf almost on that one, Ben, when he went through there, sliding through there low.
And he is, I mean, really quick. I mean, like he gets to the line of scrimmage quick and in a hurry. I mean, it is a hiccup away from, looks like he could just, the smallest little bit of smoke he could slide through and he would be gone. So let's, I would love for that offensive line to provide him that seam, and let's see what he can do at top speed.
2nd and 6. Allen takes the snap, give to Clegg off the right side. Going to have enough for the first down as he's brought down around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and I'm going to echo what you said earlier, Ben. It's so important that we've got Clegg to come back in and relieve Dupree. It's a 1-2 punch, and it's deceiving because you got two, like you said earlier, you got two completely different running backs.
I went by the side judge. only to the 47. My apologies.
Or the 53.
I was going to get ready to say that's Ben's 53 also.
There you have it. Tavian takes the snap, looking to run up the middle, bobbled it first, but able to secure it. Going to pick up a yard or two.
Good presence of mind to not panic. Ball popped up in the air on him, secured it, and then actually picked up a yard.
I was watching number 43, old Jake Heathcloth, and he's putting a body on somebody out there really big out off of that right inside of his. I mean, he's laying into him.
2nd and 8. Dupree at quarterback. Takes the snap high but fielded. He's going to get up the middle.
That's
and
trouble.
Finds a seam.
That's trouble.
Jalen Dupree off into the races. He has to avoid the referee.
Yeah, the referee cost him a touchdown.
Way to go, ref. That's the best defense Glen Rose has had all night against Super Deuce.
He had a lane and had to try to shift to the outside to avoid the stripes.
Oh, Lord. You got to see this. You got to watch. If you didn't see, yeah, no, some of you people can watch it again tomorrow. That's got to feel sorry for Jalen on that one.
Well, he's lucky Jalen's a nice guy.
That almost seemed like an African safari, a leopard chasing down a zebra.
I know that some running backs would have just plowed the referee and continued to go forward. So he's very fortunate. Jalen's a good kid.
There he
goes.
goes.
Give is to Clegg. He gets up over the 20-yard line. Looks like down to about the 17 or 18.
You know, the Leopards so far have just taken the ball, Ben, and it's one of those pound them, and eat up some time drives.
Well, I think what we've done is we've decided that we're just going to impose our will in this half. And they've made some adjustments along the offensive line. They've determined, you know what, if we get 6 yards or 7 yards, that's still a win. We're not going to try to necessarily go wide all the time, this, that, and the other. We're going to run between the tackles, maybe off tackle. And they have just really done an amazing job doing exactly that.
2nd and 5, give is to Clegg again, powering the pile. Going to get near the 15. Looks like they're going to mark it 16-yard line.
That's another off-tackle run. And that formation allows you to do that. You've got 2 tight ends. There's really not a strong side. I mean, because defensively – you can overload if you want to a little bit to the side with the wide receivers, but what you've done is a lot of times we'll use those wide receivers on the other side opposite of Vinny.
Yeah.
And so we'll force you to shade your linebackers out that direction, and then we'll run behind the strong side of the line.
We got Dupree at quarterback and Clegg to his left. Clegg leading the block. Dupree going to fall forward, be near the line to gain, but we do have a flag.
The block, he's hitting his hip, holding Malvern.
That'll back Malvern up.
Maybe we'll throw the ball, get him over 200 yards.
Now to bring Bishop Allen back onto the field and Carradine skipping.
Yeah, I think he wanted to work out those cramps a little bit. And
I think he's excited at the chance to get another ball thrown his way.
Yeah. He sat there saying, horse number 0, let me find him.
Well, that'll make it 3rd and 13 from the 26-yard line. Twins to the left.
Yeah, that's
Clegg split out to the right.
Yeah, Clegg the right and Dylon and E-Mart down here on the left.
Allen takes the snap, looking to throw.
Oops.
Had to get rid of that one quick. Had a man in his face.
Yeah.
Incomplete.
And I think even though it's 4th and 13, I think the Leopards are going to go for it. You're not going to punt from the 27. And
no.
I don't think we're going to try a 40-some-odd yard field goal. I think that they feel like their best chance to do the right thing is to go the route of going for it on 4th and 13.
4th and 13 from the 26-yard line. 6:55 left here in the ball game. Leopards leading 38-13. Malvern going to use their second timeout of the half to talk about it. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. 6:55 left here in the Brick Bowl. Leopards leading 38-13. Ron's got his giggle box turned on.
That's your dad. I'm going to blame it on your dad. Him and Rick Wilson and some of this stuff behind the scenes.
You would blame it all on my roots.
On your roots. Blame it all on your roots.
Twins left, split right. Bishop Allen in at quarterback, 4th and 13 from the 26-yard line. Looking to throw, now flush from the pocket.
He's
got a
open.
flag.
He got him. I was going to say he had him.
It's not going to count. Be a touchdown Malvern, but we're going to be backed up another 10.
Yeah, and he told him too. Call 58 for a hold. Yeah.
Let's try it again.
Well, now you're in a situation where you may actually punt the ball because you go from 4th and 13 from the from the 27 to now you're going to be backed up closer to the 40.
Yeah,
and you got to go
4th.
23 yards.
Yeah, 4th and 23.
Caradine would have added to what's already been a tremendous night.
All right.
No, we are lining up with wide receivers.
The receivers are wide.
Gosh, slip 5 out through there.
Twins left. Going to bring Clegg out to the right for a split right. Alone in the backfield is Allen. Takes the snap.
There he is.
Going to set up a screen to Kealen Juniel.
And
not going to have enough to pick it up. Glen Rose holds, turnover on downs.
They really, I tell you what, the Beavers had everybody back except I believe the front three with their rush, and
I don't know. They look like they brought pressure. They brought the linebackers off the right side.
Off the right side. Okay. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one. Leopard lead at 38-13. Looks like it is going to be once more. Reed Bland under center, or not center, back to take the snap.
That doesn't happen very often
No,
anymore.
it doesn't anymore, does it?
Bland rolling left, looking to throw. Out route complete. Going to be brought down as he gets to the 45-yard line. That will be John Cade Curtis.
Leopard's not doing much to hide their cover 4. If you want to know what cover 4 is, that means you're going to run 4 guys deep. Corners are backing out from the jump. The safeties are getting deep right off the snap.
Yeah,
just trying to keep everything in front.
Flush from the pocket, throws out to balance, complete over the 45, makes a couple of guys miss. Gets over the 50 down to the 46-yard line. First down, close to a first down. We're going to be about a yard short.
Nice run down to catch him from behind from Akir Smith, I'm sorry. 52 really closed in on him.
Trips left, split right. You're now going to send balance out for a quads. He's throwing out to his man, comes up short arms it to John Cade Curtis, incomplete.
So what Glen Rose is trying to do is actually to combat that Leopard defense backing out is they're trying to do short passes. And they know we've had some issues tackling at times. And so if you can get a couple of missed tackles and get some open space, you can get a lot of yards real fast. But they're 4 scores back. 4 scores and, we missed the 7-minute mark.
5:57 minutes ago, wasn't it? Give to balance up the middle.
Oh.
Ooh, nice job by Romir Bennett and Jared Barber. I think he's going to have enough for the first down, but not by much.
Not by much. Yeah, I tell you what. 11 and 16 nailed him. Barber just kind of walks out there nonchalantly. Then when the ball's snapped, it's like, I'm going to go hit somebody.
Make it 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Twins left, split right. Balance to the right of Glen. Going to bring Franks over in motion. Here's the snap. Give. Bounces outside, is balanced. Got a little bit of room, breaks the tackle. Spinning off of guys as he crosses the 30 down to the 28-yard line.
It's interesting that the kid's name is Balance.
That's what I'm thinking. You could not give that kid a better last name for a running back.
Balance.
He does have tremendous balance, and we've seen it since he was a sophomore. This is not new, anything new to us. We've seen this kid, and we know what he is, what he can do, and he's really, really good.
Yeah, but Brian Lawrence just came into the game. Give to the back, up the middle. Gets near the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll give it to him. Pickup of about 7 on 1st down. That was Paxton Long.
Paxton Long comes in, and he comes in for balance, and he's holding that right rib, his hip bone as he goes out. He took a lick. Here comes 22 back. Boy, I tell you what, him and 0, 9, 7, they've been on the turf a lot tonight. You know it, guys?
Twins left, split right. Balance to the right of Bland. Going to send Franks from right up back to left. Here's the snap. Fakes the give. Bland going to keep. Nothing there.
That play was well diagnosed by the Leopards, and it didn't make any difference whether he kept it or handed it off. And I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. That's Garrett Harrison.
Garrett Harrison.
Yeah, he smelled blood right there.
Yes,
and
he did.
He came in and saw that. He just saw flashing lights. Tackle for loss. Tackle for loss. Tackle for loss. And he made sure that he cleaned up on that slot machine. And looks like we're going to get a timeout.
Glen Rose will use a timeout. 3:47 left here in this one. Malvern leading 38-13. We'll be back after this.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 3:47 left in this one. Leopards leading 38-13.
And once again, we have the old delay with the officiating crew.
Well, a flag was thrown near the Glen Rose sideline.
That was 2 minutes ago.
During the timeout.
It's like, how do you get fired on your day off? It's like, how do you get the flag during a timeout?
I mean, and
you got to say something.
This is like the 3rd or the 4th time they've had over there, and they haven't put anybody out yet. And it's kind of like you kind of wonder if they're not begging to get thrown out or something, trying to fire their team up. But
well, I'm wondering if we're going to get any sign, or is this just...
Here we go.
There we go. Dead ball.
Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. There you go.
Okay.
Somebody said something not so nice in the timeout.
Yeah. Yeah, it happened with the coaching staff over there.
Well, that'll make it 3rd and long.
3rd and more difficult.
Exceedingly. Bland looking to throw flushed immediately.
Oh,
just
man.
To get rid of it is
Garrett
Harrison.
Garrett Harrison has had one heck of a drive.
Boy, he has. He's really getting.
Now we got another flag. Who's this one on?
Yeah.
Well,
it's on one of our boys.
I didn't see what happened down here.
It's been chippy.
I didn't see the beginning of it. I saw the ending push that McSpadden gave to Carradine, and Carradine throw hands high.
Still makes it 4th and what, about 6?
Yeah, that made it 4th and not as exceedingly difficult.
3:44, and this one will end at some point in time.
Oh, well, it just eliminates the pass penalty. So instead of 3rd and 6, we just do 4th and 6. How's that sound?
Okay.
Going to be trips right, split left, balance to the right of Bland. Blitz coming. Going to air it out long. Got a man through
Dropped
his
it.
hands.
Through his hands. No, you can come up all you want to, son.
What I would like to say is that Angel Perez timed that blitz perfectly.
Boy, he did, didn't he?
If he misses that by half a second, he's across the line.
Yeah.
It's 4th and 1, and they open up the playbook. But he timed it just exactly right, applied the pressure. And, hey, you know what? I'll say this. Give Bland credit because he threw a pretty good,
He threw a
pretty good ball right there.
Hey, it went through the kid's hands.
Just wasn't able to get brought in.
No.
Leopards will take over on downs. 3:38 left in this one.
Really good chance they're going to give Clegg an opportunity to clean this thing up. Try to run that clock out.
Allen takes the snap. Give is to Clegg. Now cuts it back.
He may do more than that.
David Clegg trying to break through the gap, unable to do so. Well, that just was unnecessary.
Another touchdown. That one was by Lane Franks. Got a hold of Clegg and drug him down.
Charlie had no reasons to push him after that was over. First and 10 from the 40.
That young man's middle name is Hadno.
Oh, goodness. First and 10, 40-yard line. Just over 3 minutes left. Give to Clegg, looking to run. Cuts it up, pushing the pile forward. Powerful run there by Clegg as he gets up to the 45-yard line.
You know, he's not quite as big as Super Deuce was when at that age, but he's got that power. He's got that drive to not go down.
This formation is obviously our base formation, and it makes it real easy when you're just trying to chew clock. You don't have to change what you do. You don't have to change your identity. When you're ahead, you just do what you do, and you just run the clock out. So this is where it's beneficial for us for this to kind of be our base. But I like that we're hybrid enough that if we need to spread out, we can do that too.
Looks like we have a timeout, Malvern. 2:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Leopards leading 38-13. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you back to Leopard Stadium. Leopards facing a 2nd and 5, 2:16 left here in the ball game. Leading this one 38-13 over cross-county rival Glen.
And we have another comment. And they stopped the 25-second clock to talk about what they're going to do. And, well, I tell you what, I mean, referee was back here about the 35-yard line. Well, whatever he dropped, they just handed it to him.
I think he had lost his whistle. That was
that would be. You're exactly right. He puts his whistle. I lost my whistle. Good Lord. Hey, apropos.
All right, give his to Clegg. Able to break through. Ooh, Clegg almost got through there. Going to get to the 50 and have close to a first down. That was number 82. Harrison Roach. Just had enough of his jersey to prevent him from taking off.
And he has had 2 or 3 plays where he has just been so close to getting that real long breakaway run. And it's just a matter of time before he gets that big long one. That'll
make it 3rd and 1. Dial it down says 2, but I'm pretty sure it's 3. Allen takes the snap. Give is to Clegg. This time made
There it is. There it is.
Tavian Clegg, 35.
Zero not going to catch him. We're not going to catch him, boy. Golly, that's speed. That's speed. Wow.
He was just knocking on the door, waiting to come in.
And you sat there, and you said it over and over and over, and we saw it, Ben. And Seth, it was going to happen. He was so close about 3 or 4 or 5 times, and they just got a hand on him, and that time they didn't. Wow.
That'll bring on Oziel Martinez. Looks like Ethan Martin going to get a hold. Oh, goodness. That kick was no good.
Mighty Glen Rose special teams came up big.
Minute 23 left in the ball game. Leopards leading 44-13.
Stop.
As control has been lost. We are on. We are live.
Okay, we are still alive. Okay. 44-13. Guys, seriously, now be honest. Are you surprised at the score?
A little bit, because when I watched the film of Glen Rose against a pretty good 4A school, I did anticipate this being a little closer contest. And to Glen Rose's credit, I mean, it's not like this is – I feel like the score is not necessarily representative, because this has been a hard-fought 44-13 win.
Yeah, there's been a lot of hits.
It's just we've been just a little bit better on every play. And just a little bit over a lot of series of plays is a lot of points. But
Martinez's kick is away, fielded at the 20-yard line, up over the 25-30. Breaks a tackle, still going. Going to be brought down by Jackson at the 40-yard line.
But after last Friday night against Prosper, there wasn't any doubt, and I don't think there's any doubt going forward. This is a very dangerous, explosive offense. And so the 44 points we put up, quite honestly, does not surprise me at all.
No, I mean, I did think that we would be able to score points tonight. I'm really impressed with the defensive performance that we put up tonight.
Oh, the tackles, it's different in daylight and dark.
Because Glen Rose is known as an offensive
you bet.
As an offensive powerhouse.
Give is to the back, up the middle. Some room to run as he crosses the 45 down to the 46-yard line. Paxton Long on the carry.
But, Ron, I think you're right. When you talk about the weapons and the different ways that we can hurt you, when Allen is in the game, I feel like we can throw it with about as anybody in 4A.
Yeah.
With the talent that we have at wide receivers.
The receivers we've got.
Long tripped up in the backfield.
And I would be surprised if anybody in 4A is going to run it like we do this year.
No. I haven't seen everybody, and just based on what we saw last year, there would have to be some drastic improvement, to find somebody that's going to run the ball better than we do.
Twins left, split right. Give is to Long. Got a flag fly.
And this is going to be a procedure penalty because they blew this thing dead before.
With 19 seconds left, 44-13, and the Leopards win another one in the Battle of the Brick Yard.
Yeah.
You didn't think I was going to get the yard in, did you?
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm there.
It's a happy Friday.
Always a happy Friday. Give is to Long, running off the left side. Nice play made there by Kyle Randall. That'll do it for this edition of the Brick Bowl. Leopards are going to win this one 44-13. As always, we thank you for listening in to us tonight. We hope that you make the drive over to Hot Springs next week as we take on Hot Springs Lakeside at their place.
A very dangerous Hot Springs Lakeside team that we're going over there. So, yeah.
They are playing well. If you're not able to make it live and in person, we appreciate you listening in to us, and we will bring you live action. As always, stay classy, have a great weekend, and finally we can say it, go Hogs.